This instructional video shows the Framo cargo pumping system on board a modern chemical tanker of approximately 35,000 deadweight tons, built in 1994 and equipped with 37 submerged Framo cargo pumps. The submerged cargo pump was designed by Framo AS in the early 60s and has since then been the dominant system for safe and sound cargo handling on chemical and parcel carriers worldwide, though today the system is being used more and more with great success on crude oil tankers and oboe ships. The Framo cargo pump is a centrifugal, hydraulically driven pump delivered in stainless steel materials. The hydraulic oil bringing the power down to the motor is also lubricating and cooling all the rotating parts. The pump impeller is close to the tank top, resulting in excellent pumping and stripping conditions. The Framo cargo pumping system is based upon one pump, one deck line, one crossover for each cargo tank, which gives maximum flexibility, full segregation and maximum safety. Preventive maintenance of the Framo cargo pump. The most important check on a Framo submerged cargo pump is purging the pump's cofferdam. Always remember to purge the cofferdam before and after using the cargo pump. Fill in the purging routine diagram when the pump is purged. If you detect a cargo leak in one of the pumps and the leak is more than 2 litres of cargo per day, then you will need to carry out a test on the pump. Never start any dismantling before you know if and where you have a problem. The best way to test the cargo pump is to blind off and pressure test the cofferdam with 3.5 to 4 bar air pressure. If there is a leak, the air pressure in the cofferdam will decrease rapidly, and by testing the pump with liquid soap or similar, the leakage can be detected. Service number 1, changing of wear rings. We're now going to demonstrate how to dismantle the pump for checking the impeller and wear ring. Remember, before starting to service the pump, always close the hydraulic pressure inlet valve to prevent remote starting of the pump. First, dismantle the lower support ring. Loosen and bend away the check pipe. Split and remove the volute casing. Remove the lower wear ring and the impeller. And finally, the upper wear ring. Check the clearance between the wear rings and the impeller and impeller flash. Normal radial clearance is 0.3 millimeters. We recommend changing the wear rings when the clearance has become approximately 1.5 millimeters. With any bigger clearance, the cargo pump efficiency will decrease drastically. Service number 2, changing of cargo seals. If checking of the pump indicates that the cargo seals are worn out, the seals can be changed like this. Unscrew the impeller flange bolt. Use the extractor from the Framo toolbox and pull off the impeller flange by means of the extractor. Take the assembled cylinder from the Framo toolbox and assemble the cylinder on the pump shaft. Remove the lower seal ring housing. Be careful with the Teflon seals. Inspect and change the cargo seal if necessary. Service number 3, changing of components in the hydraulic system. The service we've been demonstrating up to now, changing of wear rings and cargo seals, is the normal service on wear and tear parts done regularly on board. However, it is also possible to change all rotating parts inside the hydraulic oil chamber in the cargo pump when the pump unit is still hanging on the pipe stack in the cargo tank. Nevertheless, this service operation is needed very seldom, as all rotating parts running in clean hydraulic oil have a very long life. Before starting on this service, the hydraulic oil must be drained off by removing this flange and the drain plug inside, and then pull down the bearing housing. Then remove the assembly cylinder and pull out the ceramic sleeve. The ceramic sleeve must be handled very carefully, as it is very brittle and may crack if dropped or mishandled during servicing. After draining out all hydraulic oil from the pipe stack and the pump unit, we are loosening the bearing housing from the pump casing and lowering the complete bearing housing to take it to the workshop for further dismantling. In the ship's workshop, take away the Teflon ring and inspect the service carefully. Remove the upper seal ring housing. Take out the stationary part of the mechanical seal from the upper seal ring housing. Inspect the seal face carefully, and, if it's okay, put the stationary part of the mechanical seal back into the housing. The lapped surface of mechanical seals must be treated very carefully. Remove the rest of the mechanical seal by loosening the set screws and pull out the seal. Use a soft plastic hammer and pull out the shaft together with the ball bearing, inner part of the backstop unit and the inner part of the roller bearing. All parts must be cleaned thoroughly, inspected and defective components changed. If necessary, pull off the upper steel sleeve from the pump shaft by using the special extractor from the Framo toolbox. The last component to be dismantled now is the hydraulic motor. Use the special jack from the Framo toolbox for dismantling the motor. Set the jack under the pump casing. Loosen the intermediate flange from the pump casing. The hydraulic motor can be lowered by using the jack. The complete pump unit is now dismantled. Before reassembling, check all O-rings, backup rings, O-ring grooves and seal faces. Never install a damaged O-ring and be sure there is no corrosion, no cracks, no dirt, etc. on the components. And remember, use only genuine spare parts. All reassembling has to be done the reverse way according to the dismantling procedures, and follow the Framo instruction manual closely. Pay special attention to the Framo toolbox when you are doing service work on the cargo pump. After the cargo pump has been assembled, the pipe stack and pump unit must be filled with hydraulic oil. Open the ball valve on the pressure side and let out the air through the venting plug on the return pipe. Pressure test the cofferdam. Check that the air pressure is stable, which means no leakages. Some servicemen do this test before the volute casing has been assembled on the cargo pump, but then a new final test has to be done after the impeller wear rings and check pipe have been reassembled. The service is now complete, and after filling the cargo tank with water, the pump can be tested. The cargo pump can be operated remotely from the control room or locally out on deck. After a service job, we normally test run the pump by the local control valve and with the cargo valve closed. The main hydraulic system must be in operation. On the cargo control panel, we have also located all necessary instruments for safe and easy operation. The necessary hydraulic aggregates must be running. The power packs are of a variable displacement type, which means the required oil flow will be automatically supplied to the system. Check the hydraulic oil temperature, pressure drop over the filter, and hydraulic system pressure. After the test run is completed, empty the pump cofferdam for inspection. By following these instructions, you will achieve a long-lasting, well-functioning cargo pumping system, resulting in a profitable, reliable and happy ship for crew members as well as for the owner.